Hello and welcome to Afis Concept TV, where we give you the latest news, gist and gossips. To all our listeners and subscribers, we say thank you for always tuning in to listen to us. And if you are just joining us, we say welcome to Afis Concept TV. Kindly click on the subscribe button to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And do not forget to turn on your notification post to be the first person to get notification when we upload them. And now to the news of today. The headline: Unbelievable. Massive reactions as Shettima mocks Nigerians over end bad governance protest. See what he said that raised alarm. Amidst growing economic difficulties that are fueling public discontent with President Bola Tinubu's administration, Vice President Shettima has made scathing remarks about Nigerians living abroad, accusing them of orchestrating the upcoming nationwide protest scheduled for August. Speaking at a wedding in Maiduguri, Borno State, Shettima harshly criticized the protest organizers, labeling them as bandits and idiots who reside overseas and are inciting trouble from afar. Shettima's comments were part of a broader effort to discredit the organizers of the protest and rally domestic support for the government. He argued that these agitators, whom he claims are operating from the comfort of countries like Australia, Finland, and the United States, are using social media platforms to influence and incite Nigerians. He emphasized that these individuals are not present in the country and thus are detached from the realities on the ground, making them unqualified to lead or inspire such. The Vice President urged Nigerians to disregard these overseas agitators, asserting that they do not have the country's best interests at heart. He described their actions as self-serving and potentially dangerous, warning that their influence could lead to increased instability and unrest within Nigeria. By branding them as bandits and idiots, Shettima sought to delegitimize their efforts and cast doubt on their motivations. Shettima stressed that the best way for Nigerians to support the government and ensure stability is to ignore these external influences and focus on constructive ways to address the country's challenges. He suggested that the protest organizers are exploiting the country's vulnerabilities for their own gain, rather than contributing to meaningful solutions. His remarks were intended to galvanize public opinion against the protest and reinforce the idea that solutions must come from within the country, not from external agitators. The Vice President's statement reflects a broader concern with the government about the potential for widespread protests to destabilize the nation. The planned protests, which are driven by frustration over economic hardship and perceived governmental failings, have the potential to draw large crowds and disrupt public order. The government's apprehension is rooted in past experiences such as the EndSARS protest of 2020, which saw significant clashes between protesters and security forces leading to casualties and widespread destructions. Shettima's remark also underscores the tension between the Nigerian government and the diaspora. Many Nigerians living abroad are vocal critics of the government and use social media to express their discontent and mobilize support from various causes. The government's characterization of these individuals as troublemakers highlights the disconnect between the authorities and segments of the diaspora who feel compelled to speak out against perceived injustices and advocate for change. The Vice President's appeal for unity and resilience was aimed at fostering a sense of national solidarity in the face of adversity. He emphasized that constructive engagement with the government is the best path forward, rather than succumbing to the divisive rhetoric of overseas influencers. Shettima's message was clear: the country's future depends on collective efforts of its people, and solutions must be rooted in domestic realities and driven by internal initiatives. In conclusion, Vice President Shettima's remarks at a wedding in Maiduguri were a strong rebuke of Nigerians abroad whom he accused of inciting the upcoming nationwide protest by labeling them as bandits and idiots, and urging citizens to ignore their influence. Shettima aimed to delegitimize the protest organizers and rally support for the government's efforts to address the country's economic challenges. Well, you saying that kind of a thing at somebody's wedding, don't you think it is uncalled for, Abby? Why would you be making a speech about protesters in somebody's wedding? Is that what they called you for? Is that the speech they told you to make? I don't know. My listeners, what do you think? Kindly leave your thoughts in the comment section. Do not forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.